Hey everybody, I'm LC Gamer, and welcome to Subject13. This is basically a point-and-click adventure. I've done a test of the first chapter, basically the tutorial chapter, to figure out exactly what's going on and the controls. And I have no idea what the story is. It's that confusing. At least to me. So... I still don't understand that. Was he teleported? Was he, what happened?
Welcome, Subject 13. Don't
Thank
worry. You can hear me, but you can't see me. And that is perfectly normal. How do you feel?
Well, am I dead?
I feel sick. And it's like my head's gonna explode. Don't worry, it'll pass. You have been on a long journey. Journey? What journey? We'll come to that later, Subject 13. Tell me, instead, what you last recall. I jumped in the river to put an end to it all. What a waste that would have been. Such intelligence is yours. Whatever made you do it?
Listen, good question.
All these questions about me. Do we know each other?
Yes. And no. But for the time being, that is not an issue. Let us move on to the psychomotor tests. Please follow the instructions.
Instructions. Okay, I have two things I can match with. I need a code. Where will I find it? I have a feeling I'm gonna find it here. Control console equipped with a command cursor. Uh, 0399 1912. Okay. So 0399 and 1912. Well, let's try 1912. Okay, so 1912 and 0399.
Perfect, Subject 13. Now that
Both
you have
will
regained
work.
all your faculties, I'm sure we'll form a great team.
I don't trust you.
What if I don't want to be a team with you?
Over time, you will learn to trust me. But first, you must familiarize yourself with your new environment, Subject 13. You will receive instructions as we go along.
Stop calling me that. I have a name. Franklin. Franklin Fargo.
Names mean nothing here, Subject 13.
Okay. Well, I just realized that the code down here, depending on which one you pick, depends on what your icon will be when during the messages. And what your character will slightly look like. Okay, so I get a bit of exploration to do here.
October 29th, 2010. Dear team, following yesterday's events, the violent incidents involving the locals have reached a new low. I advise you to adopt the greatest caution. Do not go out unless you absolutely have to, and never unarmed. In contravention of procedure, Professor F has not rubber-stamped this decision. But I'm sure he would approve, as soon as he deigns to stick his nose outside Lab 2. Aaron Velasquez, Research Assistant. P.S. Thanks for all your messages about Misty Green.
Okay. That's interesting. What's going on here? What's this? There's an envelope lying on the ground. On the stool. Collectibles?
September 15th, 2006. Hexacorp soon understood the advantages to be gained from Tau energy. The least they could do was entrust me with managing the project. Our work camp has been under construction for 2 months now. We will be ready by the start of the year. I can't wait to begin.
Tau energy? Huh. Okay. Take. Inspect. A key. I'll take the key. Toss the card. Alright, and my next destination is gonna be over here toward this door. Now, the only problem with all of controlling him is he's very bulky. And he likes to get stuck on stuff. Okay, so key, take. Use. Rotate.
Good. You're doing very well. The faith I have placed in you is finally going to pay off.
Okay.
It was easy. But I'm getting pretty tired of your fun and games.
Come, come, come. A mind like yours must love stimulation. But don't get too comfortable. Things will soon get complicated. Let's see what you think of this first challenge.
What choice do I have?
Life is only a matter of choice and probability, Subject 13. We simply have to learn to adapt to the consequences. You do know the game tic-tac-toe?
Who doesn't?
Like everyone, I guess.
Then it will be a piece of cake. The aim here is to inverse the usual rules. You have to press 6 buttons, but never form a complete line. It certainly shouldn't pose any problem to such a brilliant researcher as yourself.
Ex-researcher.
Very impressive. Now we can move on to the next stage of our mission.
Mission? What mission?
What the hell do you mean, our mission?
All I can tell you for now is that it will stimulate your mind. And it will be mutually advantageous to both me and you.
Okay. Okay, let's take a look
I bring
here.
tidings, both good and bad for you, Subject 13. Which would you like to hear first?
What's the bad news?
Let's get the bad news out of the way.
I should have been totally honest with you. There is a lot of bad news. The first is that the island's former occupants have blocked all the exits to the complex. And the second is they were then brutally massacred.
Give me the good news.
You may be imprisoned in this complex, but you are in total security on this island.
And didn't you say there was good news?
Don't be so negative, Subject 13. You have to find a way out of here. Look around you. Maybe there are interesting clues to be found.
I'm sure there are. Let's take a look at this box. metal box. No control pads on either side.
Memo 00285, July 10th, 2010. I'm certain that the embargo imposed by the magnetic field has enabled Professor F to hide important research from Hexacorp. The machine we are developing does not feature on any official report, and when I asked the professor the question, he affably replied to mind my own business. In the course of 10 years in this profession, I thought I'd seen it all. But right now I don't understand how sacrificing chickens can help our research advance. Furthermore, it's been more than a week that the professor has been holed up in his bedroom, and he only opens the door to retrieve his meal tray. His behavior makes me fear the worst for his mental health. When the supply boat returns, I'll make sure to send a full report to HQ. Aaron Velasquez, Research Assistant.
Okay. That was interesting. Oh, what do we have here? Let's see. Very sensitive cursor. Okay. Right. Got it. Rotate. Gotta get this box open. Huh. Okay. Sorry. Let's inspect it. Okay, something doesn't look right here. Let's fix this. There we go. Now that that's been fixed, I have a working lever. Or lever. Now he's being bulky again and hard to move. Quite a few things to mess with. A weird box. A turn wheel.
April 15th, 2012. How can I explain what happened? A false move? A short circuit? Suddenly the machine started up by accident while I was checking the translation module circuit boards. There was a huge noise and bright lights, and I lost consciousness for a few moments. Everything was my fault. If only I had waited for her return from lunch, the accident would probably never have happened. The upshot is that I woke up here in this abandoned complex. I've been locked up here for several days now, and I haven't seen a soul. All I found are the memo recorders that I'm using to leave this message. I shall start exploring the island tomorrow.
Interesting. Okay. That's 2 areas of interest down. Come on, get a move on. I know that you're being very bulky, but I need you to move. It's an old metal closet. Can I use this here? I can. What's this do? Okay. Yeah, that seemed to work. No book of spells. What's that doing there? Well, let's inspect it. Book of 100. Okay, so I can mess with this. Uh, 13? It's a little smudged. A, llama? I don't know. What is this supposed to be? Alright. The lock. Finicky little thing. Very hard to work with. Okay. Get that open. Book is now open. Book of 100. Ah, here comes the puzzle. Well, it's a book of 100, and I'm assuming I need to get numbers which add up to 100. But I can only pick 2. So let's go with these 2. And voila! It's a gun case. But that's not what's in here. Socket wrench, and one of these.
September 5th, 2009. Honey, I hope you get this message. This damn magnetic field is disturbing all our communications and has disabled radio contact. We're going to have to wait another 4 months before the next supply boat arrives. Sitting and waiting here is impossible without news of you and the kids. Thank them for the drawing and many thanks to you for the scent. I love you, Ross.
Okay. Weird. Alright, let's take a look at the door. 2 points of interest. I have a socket wrench here. Come on. Socket wrench. Get that out of the way. Alright. Where was I? Sorry about that. I had to take care of some audio problems. There we go. Doors open. Glitches right through the man.
What the? Hey, you! Over there! Hey!
What was it? What did you see?
Someone.
I don't know. It looked like there was someone
I told you, apart from you and I, there is no one alive on this island, Subject 13. You must be mistaken.
Says you.
I can assure you,
That is enough, Subject 13. A scientist of your caliber should not be wasting his time with such inanities. Please, do try to concentrate on your mission.
Oh, okay. 3 points of interest here. I don't think I can do much with anything in this room at the moment, anyway. What do we have over here? Nothing? Anything over there? Nothing? How about over here? I'll take this.
November 22nd, 2007. The moment you purchase a lottery ticket, you potentially either win or lose. According to quantum theory, both of these possibilities coexist simultaneously, but as soon as the draw is made, they separate into two distinct realities. The one in which you win, and the one in which you lose. What if one was capable of choosing the reality in which one wants to live? The path is still long, but now this dream could become a reality.
Interesting. Well, I have a feeling this needs to be turned on. Any other, no, nothing else around here. Unless I can smash this. Good question. What did go on around here? A locker? Come on, open up. Nothing over here. A recorder.
Report from October 24th, 2010. Frankly, some days I feel like punching somebody's lights out. Since the Hunapus turned their territory into a no-go area, my work has come to a standstill. Access to the village is forbidden, and that lunatic, Professor F, has ordered me to leave them alone. I'm only doing my job, for crying out loud. So now, to while away the time, I have turned myself into a private detective. Aaron's cat, Misty has not resurfaced for several days, whereas he usually turns up as soon as his food bowl appears. I have never really liked Aaron, but it breaks my heart to see her searching in vain for the animal. I have asked everybody about Misty, but nobody has seen him. It looks like I won't be hanging up my Trillion Mac yet. Ross Randall, ethnologist, and now investigator.
Okay. And we have here a swipe card. I'll take this. I don't see anything else in this room I need to investigate. Wait a second. Hello, you.
November 10th, 2010. Velasquez, Randall, and more. They're all dead. The attack took us totally by surprise, and the Hunapus left us no chance. Fortunately, I was hunkered down in Lab 2 with my old revolver.
I can barely
I
hear
have
you.
taken refuge at the top of the mountain, in the hope that the Hunapus' irrational fear of this place will keep them away.
Okay. Well, let's see. Water on. Inspect. Tinted helmet. Okay, can't see anything else for it. I have water. Okay. No. Don't see any reason to stay around here. Let's take a look at you. Sparks coming from there. Okay.
Report from February 8, 2007. The inhabitants of the island call themselves the Children of the Hunapus, an ancient people descended from the Maya civilization. They have lived here for several generations, probably as a result of a shipwreck, and are totally self-sufficient. Their dialect could be classified as Yucatec, of Proto-Mayan origin, even if there are various divergences. I have started drawing up a reference table so as to be able to communicate more easily with them. Ross Randall, ethnologist.
Good for you. Said it wanted liquid? What's this? Oh boy. Let's get that out of the way. Check. What? It's part of a cube. Okay. I didn't see any other bits and pieces there. Alright, I need to get you out of the way. Come on. Any key controls. Inspect. I really don't understand the writing on any of this. Use item. Take the ladder.
September 13th, 2004. By the time you read this, I'll be far away. I'll never forget the marvelous moments we spent together, but I can't give up now when I'm so close to my goal. I've worked too hard for that. This solo voyage around the world has always been my biggest dream, as you know, and who can say if I'll ever get the chance again? Please forgive and forget me. I love you. F.
F? Franklin? Inspect. It looks like it's a bolt, so let's use this. Open up. There we go. Take out. Use here. Oh, do I have to do this? Extend the ladder. There we go. Now we take the ladder and use it here. was bizarre. Get you out of the way. And open door. Hello.
Memo 00303, October 9th, 2010. Ross is suffering from ever more frequent attacks of claustrophobia. He has asked Professor F for authorization to move into one of the work camp huts where we lived before we built the complex. Unfortunately, because of the incidents involving the locals, his request was turned down flat. The atmosphere here is deteriorating by the day. Aaron Velasquez, Research Assistant.
Okay. I'll take this. Inspect. Take. Use. Rotate. Okay, that worked. Oddly. I now have a cube. Why do I have a cube? I guess I have a cube because of this. Come on, get over there, Mr. Bulky. Inspect. Take out. Use. Yeah, sure. Nudge me out of the way. Come on. Get around the door. What's going on here? Franklin.
Sophie?
You be careful. Don't let in the others.
Careful of what?
Be careful of what? I don't understand.
Ma'am, we're not.
Okay. It's
Sophie!
Sophie? I know you were
You
listening.
heard everything, didn't you?
I fear so, Subject 13. All of this is unexpected. Who was this woman?
She looked like Sophie, but it was impossible. Sophie is dead.
Sophie? I knew someone by that name in another life.
Really?
Was she your wife?
We never had the time to marry.
What do you mean?
We didn't have the time to marry because some maniac killed her the day I was going to propose. I was 20 minutes late to our meeting, and that was the difference between life and death for her. It was the 14th of November, 2006.
8 years ago, to the day.
Yes. Since then, I packed in my research, my dreams, everything. I was just looking for the courage to join her. I thought I had managed to find it. And then I wound up here.
Wow.
What?
I am sorry, Subject 13. Truly sorry.
Well, let's take a look at this. Oh boy. Hey, that worked. Oh no, it's one of these puzzles. Perfect. Problem here. Alright. How do I fix this? Got it. But I'm not done up there. What do we have down here? Oh. Nifty crystal.
Report from February 18, 2007. Levi Strauss had better hold on to his hat. It appears I have discovered the underlying myth that structures the Hanapu civilization. Zen, a kind of infernal divinity who bears absolute knowledge and serenity, but who is also a great devourer of souls. This might explain why the Hanapus prevent anyone from visiting the old temple up there. But who knows? If I manage to gain their acceptance, maybe they'll agree to take me there. I shall have to smarten up my act. Ross Randall, ethnologist.
Okay. That was interesting. Alright. Lift. Rotate. Alright. Oh. Another recorder.
March 15th, 2008. Great news today. The publication of my work has caused
I can't
great
hear
stir in the
anything.
scientific world. Hexacorp has agreed to finance my experiments into quantum
Oh, well.
travel. It might...
That was supposed to be intriguing, I guess. Let's get back over here, readjust this one. Got it. What's left is now this one. But before I do that... I'm going to take this... and put it here. Voila. Inspect. Use here. Oh, look. Another recorder.
Memo 00301, October 3rd, 2010. Professor F finally left his room mid-afternoon. Everybody was very surprised to see him after weeks of seclusion in there. Ever since, he has forbidden access to Lab 2. The professor refuses to tell us what he's up to with his damn machine, but the sounds emanating from behind the door make me fear the worst. I can't wait for the supply boat to get here. Aaron Velasquez, Research Assistant.
Okay. Let's take a look. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, next. Last one. And the door is open. Cool. Now, it will
Well
tell
played,
me...
Subject 13. If you keep this up, we'll be able to move on to more serious matters.
No. I refuse to
Okay,
budge
something's
an
not
inch
quite right with the
without
sound
knowing what is
at the
going
moment.
on. And what you
And I
really
don't know
want
what it
from me.
is.
You are becoming greedy, Subject 13. But fair enough. I shall answer one single question, so choose which question you wish to ask.
Not being able to clearly hear it is, well, just fine. Where are we?
Tell me exactly where we are.
You are on the island of the Hunapu tribe, worshippers of the god Asizem. The island is abundant in a
Hunapu
fascinating
tribe.
entity, Tau energy. The Hexacorp Corporation
Okay,
financed the complex we are now in to study this energy.
Finance the complex.
I worked for that corporation before Sophie died.
Great.
Is it
No, Subject 13. No.
So,
I said
what's going on?
one single question.
How they
You
end up
must now
here?
visit the temple at the top of the mountain.
Why?
Tell me more about this temple.
It was built by the former occupants of this island, the Hunapu tribe, to honor their god
This is getting me
Asizem.
nowhere because I can barely hear stuff.
Where is the temple? Is it far?
I'll have to fix this in
No.
the next video because
You were so
no,
close.
one, I'm almost out of time, and two, I'm at the end of where I want to be.
Why do you want me to go there?
To finally get to meet you and answer all your questions.
To finally get to meet you and answer all your questions.
Very well. I'll go.
Pass. Thank you. And with that, I'll leave it here for now. So, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, see you guys.